Have you ever touched a hot object and instantly pulled your hand back, almost like a reflex machine? That was not magic. That was your nervous system in action. But wait, how did your body react so fast? Even before you could scream, ouch! The secret lies in two superhero teams working together: nervous tissue and muscular tissue. We constantly receive information from the world, like heat, smell, sound, taste, and light. This happens because of special receptors in our sense organs. For example, olfactory receptors in the nose detect smell. Gustatory receptors on the tongue detect taste. Our ears pick up sound. Eyes catch light. And skin senses temperature or pressure. So, who's the mastermind behind all this? It's the nervous system, our body's very own command center. Neurons are the basic units of the nervous system. They send messages as electrical signals, like WhatsApp messages, only a million times faster. Now you might wonder, how does a neuron actually start a message? When a receptor detects something, like heat, it triggers a chemical reaction that creates an electrical impulse. This impulse travels from the dendrite to the cell body and finally to the axon. But wait, neurons don't touch each other. There's a tiny gap called a synapse. To cross this gap, the neuron releases chemical messengers. These chemicals start a new electrical impulse in the next neuron. Let's go back to our hot pan example. What really happened in that split second? First, the receptors in our skin detect the heat. Next, a sensory neuron picks up the signal. Then, it reaches the spinal cord, which sends an immediate command through a motor neuron to the muscle. Finally, the muscle contracts, pulling your hand away instantly. This entire pathway from receptor to response is called a reflex arc. And yes, the brain does get the message too, but only after the reflex has already happened. That's how fast the reflex actions are. So the next time you pull your hand away instantly, remember, your nervous system just saved the day.